Are there any sacred lines left in the NBA? Are there any rivalries so deep, so historic, so steeped in bad blood that they should be off limits for business? For generations, the answer was simple. The Lakers and the Celtics do not help each other. Period. It was a Cold War fought on hardwood, a battle of philosophies, of dynasties, of coasts. But today, that sacred line has been crossed in a way that is sending shockwaves through the league. The Los Angeles Lakers have traded one of their own promising young talents, Dalton Knecht, to their most hated, most storied, most bitter rival, the Boston Celtics. Welcome back to the channel. This is not your standard trade analysis. This is a story about history, about rivalry, and about a move so jarring it forces us to question everything we thought we knew about the modern NBA. We're going to break down this stunning trade from every angle. The Lakers' cold, hard logic, the Celtics' brilliant opportunism, and what this means to the young man caught in the crossfire of the greatest rivalry in sports. First, let's talk about the player at the center of this storm, Dalton Knecht. The Lakers drafted Knecht in 2023, and he quickly showed the kind of potential that gets a fan base excited. Standing at 6'6", he's a versatile wing with a smooth shooting stroke and a feel for the game. He showed flashes of brilliance during his time in purple and gold, a player who looked like he could develop into a key contributor for years to come. He was a piece of the future, a homegrown talent meant to be part of the next chapter of Lakers basketball. And now he's a Boston Celtic. The trade, as it stands, sends Knecht to Boston in exchange for future draft picks and potentially a veteran player to be named later. So we have to start with the toughest question. Why would Rob Pelinka and the Lakers front office do this? Why would they send a promising young player to the one organization they are eternally measured against? The answer is as simple as it is ruthless. The future is not the priority right now. The championship window for this current iteration of the Los Angeles Lakers is today, tomorrow, this season. It is a franchise operating in an absolute all-or-nothing win-now mode. In that context, a developing player like Dalton Knecht, for all his potential, is a luxury they feel they cannot afford. He is a question mark in a season where the front office is desperately seeking exclamation points. This move is a calculated gamble. The Lakers are trading the potential of what Knecht might become in 3 years for assets that can help them win a title in the next 8 months. The future draft picks they acquired are not for rebuilding. They are currency. They are assets to be packaged in another, potentially bigger, trade to acquire a proven, battle-tested veteran who can contribute to a deep playoff run immediately. This is a front office signaling that they will not be sentimental. They are willing to make the tough, and in this case, the deeply uncomfortable decision if they believe it inches them even one step closer to another banner. It's a cold-hearted business move, and they just did business with the devil. Now, let's flip the coin and look at this from the Celtics' perspective. For them, this is nothing short of a strategic masterstroke. While the Lakers are in an all-out sprint, the Celtics are running a marathon at a sprinter's pace. They are a championship contending team that is simultaneously and successfully building for the future. Acquiring Dalton Knecht is a low-risk, high-reward move that perfectly aligns with their long-term vision. They get to add a dynamic, young talent to their roster without sacrificing any of their current core. Boston has one of the best player development programs in the entire league. They have a proven track record of turning promising young players into legitimate stars, with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown as the shining examples. They see Knecht not just as a bench player, but as an investment. They can bring him along slowly, allowing him to learn and develop under the tutelage of their established stars, without the immense pressure of needing him to be a savior. In a few years, as contracts get more expensive, having a versatile wing like Knecht on a manageable deal could be a massive competitive advantage. The Celtics just use the Lakers' desperation to win now to strengthen their own future. It's a brilliant, if painful, piece of business. Finally, we have to consider the human element of this trade. Imagine being Dalton Knecht. You are drafted by one of the most iconic franchises in all of sports. You were the legendary purple and gold. You play in front of the Hollywood stars. And then, in an instant, you are shipped across the country to their mortal enemy, the team you're taught to hate from day one. It's a level of professional whiplash that is hard to comprehend. He now has to adapt to a new city, a new system, and the crushing weight of being the guy the Lakers traded to the Celtics. But it is also a massive opportunity. He is going to a stable organization known for its ability to nurture talent, where he may get a clearer path to consistent minutes and a defined role in their future plans. In the end, this trade is a tale of two franchises on different paths. The Lakers are making bold, risky, and uncomfortable moves in a desperate sprint to capture one more title with their current core. The Celtics are calmly and confidently building a sustainable dynasty, contending in the present while stockpiling talent for the future. This wasn't just a transaction. It was a clash of philosophies, played out through the career of a promising young player. Only time will tell which strategy will pay off. But I have to turn this over to you, Laker Nation. How does this truly feel? Can you stomach the sight of a player you drafted, a player with real potential, wearing that Celtics green? Or do you agree that this was a necessary, cold-hearted business move to get this team closer to a championship? I want you to grade the trade in the comments below. Was this a win, a loss, or something that just feels fundamentally wrong? Let me know your thoughts. And if you appreciate the deep dive into this historic move, hit that like button